was a sure way out of the economic woods, which should stir hope in the Nigerian citizenry.
The Renew Hope agenda is a national compact, a promise that the sacrifices of Nigeria will lead to a stronger, fairer, and more prosperous nation.
The National Economic Council Conference is attended by all state governors, the governor of the central bank, and development partners. With 30 out of the 36 governors now belonging to the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, the outcome of the second edition.
Ribadu, the Minister of Defense, retired Joint Intelligence Lieutenant General Emmanuel Nyodiandeye. The American delegation included the United States Chargé d'Affaires in Nigeria, Keith Henfen, African Senior Foreign Policy Advisor Ambassador Peter Vodman, and the Command Senior Enlisted Leader of AFRICOM, Command Sergeant Major Garrick M. Banfield. Although details of the discussions were not disclosed, the meeting comes amid strengthening security cooperation between Nigeria and the United States. This cooperation aligns with Nigeria's ongoing counter-terrorism operations in the northeast and northwest, as well as wider regional stability concerns across West Africa. A torrential downpour in ENUGU caused widespread disruption at the Holy Ghost terminal, leaving the area heavily flooded for several hours. Persistent rainfall overwhelmed drainage systems, submerging walkways, trading areas, and access roads, while traders and communities struggled to protect their belongings and find shelter. Temporary structures collapsed, debris was washed across the terminal, and traffic movement slowed significantly across the axis. Although no buses were affected, the flooding exposed ongoing concerns over drainage capacity and urban infrastructure in the area. Commercial activities in Onitsha main market improved slightly on Monday, February 9, 2026, following the indigenous people of Biafra's directive terminating the weekly Monday sit-at-home across the southeast. Observations indicated that about 70% of traders returned to their shops, reopening businesses that had remained shut last week. However, customer turnout, especially from outside Anambra State, remained minimal, with many major roads linking Onitsha to neighboring states still quiet. Some traders reportedly stayed away from the markets themselves, sending apprentices to conduct business on their behalf. Those present cited lingering fear of attacks by hoodlums, but previously enforced a sit-at-home order in Onitsha major markets. IPOB's Sunday directive, personally issued by its leader, Mazin Ambekano, calling for the resumption of normal human activities, appeared to have encouraged traders to return. Still to come, legal practitioner urges proper documentation, lawful debt recovery for businesses. NAFDAC says amoxicillin not banned in Nigeria. These and more after the break. Stay with us.
Get plugged into the heartbeat of entertainment on The Hub, your ultimate show on eVibes. From trending stories and social media drama to top-charting music, must-watch movies, and exciting moments from the world of arts, we've got it all. Join us for unmissable conversations with your favorite entertainment personalities, plus fun segments every week.
I should try harder, so...
Okay, I don't know that one.
Outfit of the day.
Oh, I don't do that. That's some Gen Z stuff.
Oh, now you say it's a Gen Z stuff.
It's everything you love about entertainment, served fresh every week at 1 p.m. with weekend repeats just in case you missed it. The Hub's on eVibes, where the vibes never stop. Only on Signaturetv.
A legal practitioner, Mary Lawrence Duplessis, has advised Nigerian businesses to prioritize proper documentation of activities and operational processes. Speaking on Signature Morning, Lawrence Duplessis said adequate documentation makes it easier for businesses to access credit and other financial facilities. She noted that Nigeria's economic climate remains challenging, a situation she said has been further worsened by the prevailing debt crisis.
Most of these businesses do not come out clearly to collect their debts, when their debts are due, and that is because they usually don't have any instruments in writing, to prove, that anybody is owing them, or, so they instead commit their relationship, into oral agreement, and so they can't recollect exactly what the terms of payments are, and also some people do not want to rock the boats, or this person is a business partner, or is a friend of the house, so the person is owing, they don't want to ask questions, about how payment should be made, so they delayed, in asking for payment, because they don't want to ruffle feathers, they don't want to spoil the relationship, so they just keep quiet, and also some people just decide, just to keep quiet. They say, okay, after all, the company is still, we can still manage. Let's help them. Let them continue to owe us. We can manage. When they are ready, they will pay us. So these are some of the problems.
A legal practitioner also urged company executives and business owners to engage professionals, including lawyers, in recovery of debts owed to them, especially when such recoveries become difficult. She, however, cautioned against the use of illegal or unconventional means of debt recovery and advised businesses to avoid unnecessary delays in making formal demands for outstanding debts.
Yes, one of the mistakes that most companies make, number one, is to have somebody who is not a professional. While debt recovery per se is not a job it's not exclusive role for legal practitioners, but legal practitioners seem to do it right. They seem to do it right because they put themselves in the position of the person who is owing. And that legal means usually is going to the company or going to the house of the person, wheeling the person on the road, bottling the person, taking the person to the police station. And the law enforcement agency, or to go to DSS or go to wherever, and they force these people to write undertaking, that they will pay and all that. That is an illegal way of recovering debt, because
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has dismissed claims circulated on social media that amoxicillin has been secretly banned in Nigeria, describing the report as false and misleading.